Remember that class in school when the teacher asked everybody, "Hey kids, what do you want to do when you're older?" I don't know if anybody put their hand in the air and said, "You know what, miss? I just want to face rejection." It's not cool, right? Whether it's as a kid, you're not getting picked for the sports team, or maybe you don't get the first date that you asked for. Like, rejection sucks. And in a job search, you can take on all the information about how to write the perfect resume, how to construct the perfect cover letter, but let's talk about one of the key players in the process, and that is the no. Now, unless you're some kind of demigod who picks a role, you apply for that one job, you send in one application, you get an interview, and you get the job, unless that's you, well, rejection is going to feature at some point during the interviewing process. And it comes in many different shapes and sizes. Maybe it's that you don't receive an email to say thank you for submitting your resume. Maybe it's that you don't get through to the interview stages. Or maybe even the worst of the worst, you go all the way through the interview stages, you get offered a job, and all of a sudden the job is no longer available. Now that's rough. That's rougher than this haircut. Now, I ain't no Tony Robbins, I can't perform no mad paradigm switch in your head, but there's a couple of things that have helped me with rejection. The first of all is realising it's all part of the process. You can't create anything great without there being some wastage. Like when you make a car, there's so many waste materials which go by the wayside. And when you're making yourself a cake, not every single piece of the ingredients goes into the cake. There's some wastage. It's the same with the recruitment process. It is a process. So many applicants will enter the start of the pipeline, and at the end there'll be one, if not two maximum, successful applicants. It's logic. There's several drop-off points along the way, so try not to get too emotional about it. Now, I'm not saying you can't get excited about getting to the next stage of the interview process, I'm not saying that at all, but have the understanding that there's several drop-off points in between the start and the end. And if you don't make it through, don't worry, there's plenty of other jobs out there. And for the second piece of advice, I like to refer to one of our great philosophers, one of the great poets of our time. You might have heard of her, she's written some amazing scripture. Her name is Taylor Swift. It goes like this: the haters are gonna hate, 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 but I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, shake it off. Amazing, amazing words. And sometimes that's all you gotta do. You just gotta shake it off, dust yourself down, and get ready to go again. And each time, learn from the experience to make yourself better. And understanding that rejection will play a part, understanding that there's plenty more opportunities out there, will give you a greater sense of control over the whole process. You got this. Alexa, play Taylor Swift.